Hello my lovely viewers, welcome back, and if you're new here, hello, I'd love you to join us. In my spring summer fashion trends video I spoke about utilitarian being one of the trends, and that is now emerging more and more as we roll through into spring and then into summer. So I've shown you a number of pieces already, some blouses, some skirts and trousers as well. And what I've got here for you today are 5 dresses from H&M that personify that utilitarian look. So that crisp look that is also kind of casually smart. So let me get started with the first piece. For information, I'm 5'4.5" though. I typically wear a UK size 6 or an 8, and my inside leg to my ankle bone is 29 inches. So let's get started with the first piece. Okay, this is the first dress, and it's a shirt dress, and it's in this lovely light khaki colour, almost moss colour in a way. Now when I bought this was £27.99, but just as a caution, H&M can put offers on and they can have discounts as well. So do click on the link below and that will give you the current price of this dress. Now I picked this up in an extra small and it's 100% cotton, but it has that kind of muslin feel to it, so it's exceptionally soft, which makes it really fluid and really nice to wear. But it also has, can you see it? It almost has that kind of slight seersucker look to it, which means that I think it's well tempered and that it doesn't crease as much. So let's have a look at a bit of detail. So you've got some lovely pointed collar here. You've got nice tortoiseshell buttons with thread that matches the tortoiseshell effect button itself, so it blends away. They follow all down the bottom of the front of the dress. You've got the utilitarian pockets here, which I think just gives it that little bit of detail, which I think is why this utilitarian style, try saying that first, works really well. So you've got the grown on sleeve here, turned back on the edge of the armhole detail here, and then a self-tie belt. Exceptionally simple, plain down the back, but I think that's the point. The colour and the fabric of this dress is absolutely lovely. Let me pop it on and I'll come back. Okay, this is that light khaki seersucker style dress. This feels absolutely lovely on. There's a lovely softness and a slight warmth to it as well. It just feels effortless and yet stylish. I think wearing this, you know, you instantly look. I keep talking about dresses as one-piece wonders, and they really are. I've just popped these on with sandals, and honestly, I think this looks sharp. With just popping a dress on, I think I'm good to go for a variety of things. Okay, this is the next dress, and it's another shirt dress. Very, very simple and plain. Now, I'm standing back so you can see the overall look of this, and it's a lovely sandy shade. Let me come a bit closer. Now, this dress is a bit more pricey, and it was £54.99. There's a reason for that. This is predominantly viscose, but it's lined, and there's a weight to this dress. But there's a lot to like about this dress, not just its simple utilitarian style. So it's straight, it is buttoned through, it is a shirt dress, but the buttons are concealed in the placket, and the buttons are tonal, but almost have like a pearlized effect there, except for this top button. Hope you can see. It's almost like a chrome effect, little pebbly type of button that's almost concealed but slightly peeking out from in between the collar detail. You've got that lovely grown on collar. I love that pointed detail here, And that does look, the silver of that effect looks rather charming. As I say, just poking out, it almost looks as though you have a brooch on, but it's not a brooch. Very plain, as I say, it's totally buttoned through. Self-tie belt here, exceptionally simple. Plain down the back, just panelled. But that lovely sandy shade is absolutely divine. Let me pop this on, now come back. Okay, this is that lovely light sandy beige shirt dress. This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what else to say really. It feels lovely on and it moves really nice. It's lined throughout. Can you see what I mean about the top button here? It almost looks like a little bit of a type of brooch, but not in a twee way. Just something slightly peering out that just adds that little bit of difference to it. I think it's really done very well. I love the pointed collar detail. I think that really gives such a sharpness. There's a width to this dress as well, so there's nice movement to it. It's not as though it's straight at all. It's got that lovely width. Absolutely lovely fabric, and it moves really well as well. Absolutely love this dress. Okay, this is the next dress, and it's in what they call a dark khaki colour. Now it's another shirt dress. I'm standing back so you can see the overall detail here of the dress itself. But this dress is quite outstanding. Now at the time this was £27.99, and this is a lot of dress for £27.99, because I've seen dresses on this style that are a lot more expensive than this. So let's have a look at some detail. I've picked this up in an extra small and it's 70% viscose. Let's have a look at the detail. I mean, the colour, they say dark khaki, but it's in that lovely shade of olive is how I can describe it to you. You've got this gorgeous collar, lovely points, absolutely sculpted here, so it gives that sharpness to the neck area. You then have, again, this mock tortoiseshell style buttons with tonal thread through, so it just highlights that lovely khaki. Now this one has a very thin tie belt, gathered across the back here, gathered across the front here, where it just slightly falls over the shoulder detail here. This is utilitarian simplicity, I think, that is absolutely lovely. There is a lot to like about this dress. Let me pop it on and I'll come back. Okay, this is this gorgeous dark khaki, but I call it that lovely dark olive shade. Look how at the side here, it goes in that shirt shape style to the hem. It's just lovely. You have a fullness here across the top where it's gathered, it gives nice fullness here, and the tonal belt then gathers it in. So it's nice and form framing. This is just effortless styling. The collar here is nice and crisp, and the buttons just tonally blend in. Absolutely lovely dress. Okay, this is the next dress. And again, it's that utilitarian style shirt dress. I think these are immensely versatile. And I love the utilitarian nod to the style here. This was £44.99. I've picked this up in an extra small and it's 100% viscose. It's in a light beige colour, but it's a warmth to it that just looks really like a lovely summer dress. The buttons are in this lovely sort of matte gold effect, and they go right through at the front of the dress here, and they're also on the utilitarian pockets as well. You have this yoke detail here. Nice little short collar, pointed detail, so it's nice face framing. Short wide sleeve here as well. It's elasticated here, so that does give you options as well. So it almost cinches you in, but it does come with a self-tie belt that has that matte gold effect as well, and goes through to the buttons detail here for the belt. It's exceptionally plain then. You've got a yoke detail here. The elastication continues all around. This is a lovely dress to just pop on, and you're good to go for a variety of occasions, I reckon. Let me pop it on, now come back. Okay, this is this lovely light beige shirt dress. The fabric gives this a nice fluid movement to it. So it's not stiff, it's not structured, it's nice and lightweight. It's a longer length, so for my taller viewers, this can be one for you. I'm only 5'4.5", and you can see where it finishes on me, but this is easy to tailor. And it's a lovely dress. I love the gold button details here, the matte gold effect, and there's a warmth to it in terms of the beige. This is a really nice one-piece wonder style dress. Lovely colour, lovely fluid movement to it, great dress. Okay, this is the final dress. And whilst this isn't utilitarian, this was my bit of a wild card dress, because when I saw this, it reminded me of a style of dress that is quite expensive. This was £21.99 if memory serves. I've picked this up in an extra small, and I said it was a wild card because I thought to myself, that price, what will this look like? It did remind me of something else, and so I really wanted to try it, and if it was good, to share it with you. And I'm so glad I did, because it's absolutely lovely. It's predominantly cotton, and it's in this lovely light grey marl. I've picked this up in an extra small, and I think it's 54% cotton, and it's a lovely soft kind of cotton jersey. Now, it is a t-shirt style, so you've got the crew neck here, but what gives this some detail and shape is this gathered detail that I've seen on more expensive dresses than this. What this does is it just gives a lovely shape to the frame. So a gentle gather, it adds then, so you've got a bit of, see how they've got that width. So it's not pencil, it's a slight A-line to it. Can you see that? Round the back, it just falls away, and it's plain. That is the detail, and honestly, this is so flattering on. £21.99, it's absolutely quite a bargain dress. Let me pop it on and I'll come back. This dress is a bit of a find, £21.99. I think it's absolutely stunning. Look at the detail of the dress that I showed you before, how this gather just takes a simple t-shirt dress to a different level, in my humble opinion. It gives such a lovely definition and a lovely shape to the form. It's just absolutely effortless. The fabric is a lovely feel of a cotton jersey. This is just, if you're on holiday, this is not going to crease. You can pop this on and you're good to go for a variety of occasions, I reckon. Absolutely, as I say, quite a bit of a find. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you've seen how lovely these dresses are. That utilitarian style is very, very much on trend. It just gives that little bit of difference and added style, but I think something that going forward is very much something that can be in your wardrobe for quite some time, I reckon. Let me know if one of these is a favourite for you. Is it a hero there that you've seen? Honestly, they are absolutely lovely. 5 key pieces there that I think are a variety of price points, but each one of them have got their own charms. And thank you ever so much for all your lovely comments. Honestly, you give me such lovely feedback. I read every one of them. So thank you ever so much. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, I do hope that you will. It does mean a lot to the channel going forward as well. So thank you ever so much, everybody. Mashup will come next. I'll just give you a bit of a summary of these dresses here. And I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Cheerio. Bye-bye.